So, back for the first time in a while with the next Funconventional. I had not been too motivated by the previous series on Sword and Shield. Wasn't really too interested in the VGC formats. I played a couple of tournaments here and there, but in general hadn't been too motivated to play anything, to build any teams. But Brilliant Diamonds, Shining Pearl, VGC is one of the best formats we've had in a long time. It's definitely the best format we've had on the Switch, like, there is no question about that, and I am definitely interested in playing some more VGC on BDSP. So, bringing back the Funconventional, gonna be bringing back some videos as well, because even though there's not an in-game ladder, there is the fan-made code that you can do to find some battles, so I'm gonna try and do that. So yeah, gonna be back with Funconventional and with some more videos coming shortly. So, gonna start off with Blaziken here. So, you may have seen my Victory Road run that I did, that I had a Blaziken on, and yeah, this Pokemon is amazing in this format. It was interesting seeing Wolf's tier list video where he put Blaziken as a D pick, and all he said was it's too frail, and that was it. And it's not frail. Just don't make it frail. Just bulk it out like I have, because you can see there, I've got almost no attack investment. It's just Adamant 28, that's enough. And then the rest generally goes into bulk. You outspeed a Tyranitar with that much speed investment, and that means you'll outspeed a +1 Tyranitar or a Scarf Tyranitar when you've got your speed boost. And then the defense investment actually makes it survive things. It's able to survive a Garchomp Earthquake on the physical side and a Cresselia Sidekick on the special side. And it's actually survived some really stupid things that it shouldn't have done. Like, I've used this Blaziken in so many games on the Pokemon Showdown ladder. The one that stands out is, I don't know how much special attack investment it had, but it survived a Pelipper Hurricane. So yeah, it's actually can be bulky if you make it. And if you pair it up with Intimidate, if you pair it up with Snarls or Screens or whatever, then it's actually pretty bulky. And really, it just needs one Swords Dance to completely sweep teams. There are some teams that immediately fold to Blaziken just clicking Swords Dance turn 1. And a lot of players are doing that because they lead with Arcanine. You assume you want to be intimidating the Blaziken, and Arcanine is going to be intimidating the Blaziken. Theoretically should be able to put a stop to it, but with the White Herb has amazing synergy with this Blaziken, because you stop the Intimidates that are coming out, and then you can Swords Dance up to +2 instead of +1, and then you get all your Okos, and also you get to go for a close combat without dropping your defenses if you still have your White Herb. So there's some really, really nice synergy with this Blaziken. You definitely want Flare Blitz in close combat, in my opinion. You could run Blaze Kick if you don't want the recoil coming out from Flare Blitz, but in my opinion, you need Flare Blitz to be able to get the extra damage, especially because you're not Life Orb or Max Attack or anything like this. You do need Flare Blitz, in my opinion, paired with close combat to do the most amount of damage, to be able to pick up the Okos that you can get at +2. There's definitely some that you'll miss out on, like things like Gastrodons can survive the +2 close combat. Togekiss, if they're bulky, can survive the +2 Flare Blitz that you would have got if you were +2 Life Orb instead. But I started off with Life Orb on the Blaziken, and yeah, it was too frail. I agreed with Wolf in that regard when I used the Life Orb. Blaziken was too frail, but then when I was just shifting around the team, I think there was another Pokemon that I wanted to have the Life Orb, and then I was just looking at other things for the Blaziken. I can't remember why I decided to just put some HP investment into Blaziken, and then when I did, it was just a little bit, and then it just started to get bigger and bigger, and then I did some calcs, realized you could survive Garchomp Earthquake, realized you could survive Cresselia, and then I've never looked back from this spread. So I think if you go onto the Peakalytics analytics of the initial BDSP VGC ladder, Blaziken had, 49% usage was this EV spread, which I found quite amusing, because it seemed like I was half the Blaziken on the Showdown ladder, and then it was just this exact EV spread, so I found that quite funny. And in my opinion, this is the best Blaziken EV spread. I wouldn't really change anything. You probably do need to outspeed Tyranitar. If you did want to go slightly slower and just have to protect in front of Tyranitar, then so be it, but generally, well, at least with the teams I built, I've needed Blaziken to just immediately outspeed Tyranitar, or be able to catch up with it if it's gone for a Dragon Dance and get the speed boost first. So don't really want to drop any of the speed. The attack investments, it Okos a Garchomp if you're just a regular no HP Garchomp if you are at +2 with the close combat, and you probably want to survive the calcs that I've mentioned before. So yeah, this Blaziken is amazing in this format. So I'm probably going to be using Blaziken on like official tournaments. I'm probably going to be using this Blaziken for like the entirety of it because it's so good. But then why am I revealing it? what a fool I am, but there we go. This Blaziken is just amazing. I got a slight alternative for this Blaziken. If you want to go with the same EV spreads, like there's no reason to use another EV spread unless you're Life Orb, and then you can just go 252s, but this is just another theoried one, probably not as good, but with the Razor Claw, you can get 50% crits with Blaze Kick and Stone Edge, so that would justify not having the White Herb to get rid of the Intimidate, so you just won't care about Intimidates, and you can sacrifice Swords Dance in that regard, because then you can just get the crits with the Blaze Kick. But the issue with that, and why this is probably not as viable as the previous one, is that Blaze Kick, when it crits, will be generally just a tiny bit stronger than just a regular Flare Blitz. So you won't need to Swords Dance to still be as strong as you would have been, but you're going to not do as much damage as you could have done if you just White Herb and go for a Swords Dance and then be able to +2 KO everything. So probably wouldn't advise this Blaziken. Is just going to be generally if you don't want to, or if your White Herb's elsewhere, or if you really, really don't want the recoil of the Flare Blitz. Personally, I wouldn't be using this one at all because Blaze Kick can miss, Stone Edge can miss, so this is just an alternative that I'm suggesting with the Blaziken, but really just, yeah, you should be using this set. This is the best Blaziken set, like, in my opinion. I don't really think anything should change. So yeah, that's going to be it for this Funconventional. I don't really have a poll that I would normally do. Normally, on the previous Funconventional, I would have picked the top 3 most liked comments and then done a poll on this video to pick for the next one, and then the most liked out of the 3 would be the next Pokemon picked. But because it's been a while and it's in a completely new format, for this video, I will just pick the most liked Pokemon for the next Funconventional, and then I'll pick the next 3 below that most liked as the poll under that video to do. So yes, please go down into the comments, please put a Pokemon you would like to see featured on Funconventional in the BDSP VGC format, and yeah, I'm really pleased that this format is so fun, and I've definitely got my motivation back to be playing some more matches and get some more videos on the channel as well.